General, let's just conclude on the issue of the loan. Remember you said in early November 2024, you needed to sell some of your cattle to pay back some of the money to Mr. Matlala.
Yes,
Do you remember that?
I remember, Commissioner.
Yes. And you say the proceeds were approximately 20,000 rands,
Yes,
and that's what you paid to Mr. Matlala.
yes,
Yes, we have gone through your bank statements covering the period from September until December 2024. And it appears to us that you did not really need to sell your cattle, because if you go to page 50 of file 4, are you there, General?
yes,
And I know you know how accounts work. So you'll see that the second entry there, the first one is the balance brought forward. And then the second entry there shows that on the 4th of November 2024, there's a purchase at Gucci Senton for 19,500 rands. Do you see that?
yes,
And then it reflects, obviously, in your statement on the 6th of November 2024. Do you see that?
yes,
Yes. And it suggests to us, at least, that you were not in desperate need of cash, and you did not need to sell cattle to pay Mr. Matlala, because you had enough funds in your bank accounts to even make these luxury purchases. Do you want to comment?
General, maybe either Commissioner Khumalo, who is very good at finding documents here, or even the evidence leaders may assist you with what you are looking for.
yeah, I was trying to look for something. I was not sure if it was during that particular year or whatever, so I have found it, but it is relevant to that. Because
Sorry, but it was what?
I found it, I have established that it is relevant to that. On page 24 of the same bundle, there was a time where I was in town, and then with a friend who was buying a suit for a wedding of the son, and he forgot his banking details. Then I did swipe for him the 53, and he sent it back. I was looking into that one, if it is not extra in that particular month, but it was in the previous year, not that one. It was in 2023. Because I remember we at Zegna, he was buying a suit going to overseas, and he forgot his card, and then the secretary transferred.
General, just so you understand the simple point, you had enough money in your bank account to make these luxury purchases, such that even after the purchase of sneakers at Gucci Senton, you were still left with 55,000, even after that purchase, which just shows that there was no need for a loan. There was certainly no need to sell your cattle to repay the loan to Mr. Matlala. That is really the simple proposition that is being put to you. Even if you go to the previous month, you will see that you making purchases at Louis Vuitton in Senton again, nowhere near the 20,000. It's obviously much less on page 48. It's the sixth entry on that page. The fifth one, I'm sorry. So,
The 5th of,
if you go to the, oh sorry, it's the same month, the statements go back and not forward. If you go to page 48, page 48, during the same month, there's another purchase, but this time it's at Louis Vuitton, Senton. Do you see that? And that's even before your salary reflects in your bank account. Before your salary reflects at the end of that month.
which number is that?
Entry number 5 on page 48. The date is 29 October 2024, sorry.
Yeah,
Do you see that? And it shows that in the same month that you made the purchase at Gucci Senton, you
Yeah.
made another purchase at Louis Vuitton Senton. But even after those two purchases, even before your salary reflects in your bank account, you are still left with 47,900 rand.
yeah.
Which just shows that, there was no need to sell cattle, there was no need to, and sorry, I said it's the same month, it's the prior month, I think it's 6 days earlier.
May I respond?
Yes.
Yeah, do you see the Louis Vuitton? They're 3,300. I was buying sandal, and there is no sandal worth that amount in Louis Vuitton. No, I'm telling you, the sandal were 17,000. On the 23rd of October, it was my birthday party. I thought the evidence leader is going to talk about it because it was there on the chat where I put the present the friends bought to me. There was a Louis Vuitton bag and a small bag. In that big bag was having that small bag, which was a wallet. So I took the wallet to exchange it for the sandals, and I paid the difference of the 3,300. The 3,300. So that is what happened. So it is not to say really I wanted to buy the sandal. It was like they bought me something expensive which was not worth value for me. I took it back and took something which I could wear. And even though it was a present for my birthday party, I think there were 3 presents from different friends. So I even forwarded that to Nkosi to say, hey, they bought me present, it's only you who didn't buy me present. I saw it there, I thought they were going to ask me about it because they saw Gucci and whatsoever.
But General, I don't want this discussion to be about the specific purchases that were made. The
Yes.
simple proposition we are putting to you is that your bank statements show that you did not need a loan, and you certainly did not need to sell any of your cattle to pay Mr. Matlala, because at the end of October, you make this purchase before your salary reflects in your bank account. You still have a balance of 47,000. That excludes the overdraft facility of 44,000. So you have at least 90,000 available to you at the end of that month. If you go to the November month, you have in excess of 90,000 rands available to you. In December, because of I don't want to mention your bonus publicly, but you have a lot of money. You certainly did not need the loan, and you did not need to sell any of your cattle to pay Mr. Matlala back.
But I think there would be no issue at all, the more than 100,000 rand that you were paid in December being mentioned, because you mentioned that amount yourself.
Yes, of the 130 which I get in December, yes.
Well, in in the interest of time, I don't want us spending 10 minutes on what is a fairly straightforward
No,
proposition.
that's why I was listening. I thought you were still talking. And I wanted to say, I did respond to the chairperson.
Just remind us again, now answering what I've put to you, and
Yeah.
then we can give that time
That
back.
as I decided I wanted to use money to building something, I thought I mustn't use the money which will belong to me, I'll be use it and then I'll pay it in December. So that is what I decided.
Then it doesn't explain the Gucci and Louis Vuitton purchases. Because it shows that you had money for those things.
I explained for the Louis Vuitton and for the Gucci, I was buying back the person who bought me a Gucci.
Okay.